Hey, how you guys doing today? This is going to be a review of Marvel Legends Vulcan. Also, we're going to do a quick overview of his origin story. Um, this is the first version ever of Vulcan in the Marvel Legends form. Um, just from the looks of it, he looks really cool. He looks like he jumped out straight out of the comics, so that's awesome. Um, I like that they gave him glowing eyes. They could have easily just given him regular looking eyes, and that would have kind of sucked. So that's nice. Um, it would have been even nicer if he would have had some energy effects to go with it. But definitely did not come with any. Unfortunate. But I did the one he has in his hand right now. It's something I just gave him. Kind of just gave it to him. It fit him well. So I believe it is from the Marvel Legends Boom Boom figure. Yeah, I just kind of tucked it into his hand, and it fit perfectly, and it reminded me of the Deadly Genesis cover where he's got energy coming off of his hand. So I kind of went with it, and it worked well. So that was pretty cool. All right, let's go ahead and check him out. So yeah, like I was saying, as you can see, this effect piece looks really well on him. Um, it would have been nice, like I said, if Marvel Legends made something cooler for him, like some nice aura or something. I don't know. This guy's very powerful. He's a very powerful individual, very powerful mutant. Um, and I just like the way it looked in his hand. You know, it was better than most of the effects I had. I tried a lot of other effects. I like this one the best. I kept it simple, not too complex. But I'll probably get some more effects in the future for him, like a lot of fire type and energy just on the ground, something like that. Um, but yeah, it definitely comes out. Like, as you can see, it doesn't fall off, so you can wiggle it. It's not gonna fall off. It feels like it plugs in. That's why I kind of felt like, you know what, I'm gonna give it to him because it definitely fits him and he can keep it. So comes off easily. Boom Boom's energy effect piece works perfectly for him. Anyways, yeah, he comes with I think he comes with another interchange. He comes with another fist and another open hand as well. Um, the face sculpt, the head sculpt is definitely really awesome. Like I said, those glowing eyes are very sick. I love that. And I like that they gave him a very manly, very squared off jaw. That's kind of like the for those of you that know, the artwork that Silvestri did on him. Mark Silvestri is the one that did the cover on that Deadly Genesis, and this is very reminiscent of that. So that's pretty cool. Um, yeah. So the story goes, he's the brother of Scott and Alex Summers. He got I think he got like pulled out of his mom's womb when he was tiny. They accelerated his growth, and that's how he became, pretty much just be the same age and height and size as his brothers. He was part of an X-Men team with Xavier in the beginning with Petra, Sway, and Darwin. Things went bad, and Xavier tried to sweep it under the rug, but that's where he gets his origin story from. Pretty much. So yeah, the Shi'ar definitely kidnapped him and did this to him pretty much. So it's no wonder he kind of had some animosity towards him, right? Anyways, this is definitely a new mold. He's got cool butterfly joints, which love, love that. Gotta love it, and they really work nicely too. Goes out about that much. Um, his head sculpt definitely turns all the way around. He looks down about that much, which is actually a decent amount, almost down to his chest. And he looks up about that much, which is awesome too. That's a lot. That's a damn. It goes further. That's a decent range for a Marvel Legends, and you can get him in some cool flying poses too. So that's cool. That's awesome. Yeah. So it looks like that. Definitely awesome. Um, as far as the ab crunch, it definitely feels good. Goes back about that much. Goes forward about that much. So that's pretty good. There's a little bit of a click there. It's not loose or anything. It's pretty smooth, surprisingly. So that's cool. Um, He's got the swivel, of course, easy swivel. He's got the bicep rotation all around. I'm sorry, a shoulder rotation and bicep swivel. He's got the yep, he's got the double jointed elbow. You see, yep, goes about that much. Nice. Fists definitely rotate, go up about that much. Legs go open up about that much, so you can do about that much of a split. And the swivel on the thigh is definitely a little tight. Yeah, it's definitely a little tight. See this one? Oh yeah, this one's tighter too. I mean, but it's good. It's not too tight. I won't have to loosen it up. So, but it is maybe just a little, loosen it up, a little warming it up will do the job. I like to go back and forth on these when they're tight, and it kind of like the heat kind of loosens it up, so that's cool. Leg doesn't go back that much, which is a little unfortunate, and it'd be cool if they would have made this back piece plastic, like a softer type, so that he can flex his leg back further. But yeah, so there's that. Knees are actually really tight. Wow. I'm trying to yeah, the knees are really tight. Wow. I'm trying to rotate that downward. There you go. Wow, that was really hard. Yeah, that one definitely requires a little bit of loosening up, but once you do that, I kind of like to go back and forth like this and just let the heat loosen it up, like back and forth. And more often than not, it definitely loosens it up so that it's a lot easier to move now. So that's cool. So yeah, sorry. The knee goes about that much, like that. It's actually good. Goes up that far. As far as the foot goes down about, well, a lot, which is great. Goes up about that much. The foot's definitely tight too. This whole thing is tight. Just got to go back and forth and loosen it up. And then the swivel goes about that much. So that's pretty cool. All right. Let me show you the rest of the accessories that this guy does come with. So he definitely comes with, like I said, another pair of hands, another open, another closed fist, and then he comes with the Build-A-Figure. You see the torso there of Bone Breaker and his fist right here. I don't know if I'm gonna build him in the future, but we'll see. We'll see if I get around to picking the rest of the parts up. I'll try to get them loosely because I don't like all the characters in the wave. I think only a couple were the good ones, but mostly I wanted Vulcan because he was the one that I really liked a lot. So, and here's a little bit of a size comparison with other figures. Here he is next to Marvel Legends Jean Grey, or the Dark Phoenix. He's definitely taller than her, which of course that's how it should be. So that's good, and I think they look good together. They actually scale really well, so that's cool. And here he is next to his brother, and I think that the scale is also great. It looks really good, and they look good together. I love that. That looks so sick. Yeah, look at that. The Summers brothers. Yeah, and I love that that both of these guys have the same mold. Their family. Why not? I mean, they could have the same body type, but even then, you can still see some differences. Um, Like for some reason, to me, Cyclops' legs look a little thicker. I could be wrong. It's probably just the same mold. It's probably just the shading. But like from this angle, I don't know. It looks like the legs a little thicker than this one is. I don't know. It's just me. Um, But yeah, definitely scales perfectly well. I would assume they'd be about the same height, so that's great. Here he is next to Marvel Legends Age of Apocalypse Inferno. I'm sorry, Inferno, Sunfire. Looks great. Looks really good. Yep. And here he is next to the new um, retro Marvel Legends Apocalypse. This one is from the animated series. Um, but yeah, as far as scale goes, he also looks really good next to him. He looks the way he's supposed to, a lot smaller than him because he's big as hell. So that looks really good. Yep. Make sure they're nice and even. And here he is next to Vertigo, which also looks good. Yeah. So yeah, his height is really good. His scale is perfect. He looks really good. Um, I like that his upper body finally in these Marvel Legends molds, they have a little more broadness to them, like they're supposed to be. Like a man. So his shoulders are definitely shoulders, and he's got the V shape, so that's cool. They drew him very muscular, and that's what I wanted. In my opinion, this is a really good Vulcan. Like, except for the energy effect or the lack of energy effects, this is a pretty damn perfect figure for me. I like it. It's awesome, and it's definitely gonna fit perfectly in my collection. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you guys like what you see, please like and subscribe. And I can continue to do these in the future. I will see you guys next time. You guys take care.